What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome back to Feathered Leo Tarot Words. Leo here all the time. It doesn't matter if it's in your chart or if you're a cross watcher. Come on in, say hello, like it, share it, subscribe it. Click the live chat button down below. Come say hello to me over here in chat. Give me just a second to set it off on the left, y'all. Set it off on the... Some of y'all robbing some banks. Don't be robbing banks. Don't be robbing banks. Don't be setting it off like that. We better set it off up in here. Yeah. You never know what you're going to get with me. I hope you're all doing well. All right. I think we're good to go. It's podcast episode 449, actually. 449. We're getting on up there. And don't forget that all of this content, all tarot readings, are timeless. So, save it. I'm getting set it off. I'm getting that movie Set It Off with Queen Latifah. Love me some Queen Latifah. Maybe just beautiful. Big, beautiful, and bold like Queen Latifah. She's a triple threat. She's possibly a quadruple threat. Singer, model, actress, and just all around awesome. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know why I'm talking about Queen Latifah, but okay, well, let's just get into the reading, shall we? Dropping into the reading screen. What are we going to start with? Love reading. Let's have some fun with this. What's up? Okay. Dropping. Lioness, how is your vacation? Huh? How you doing? Oh, we got love. We got the Cupid's arrows. We got love here. Y'all don't mind my nails. I've been working out in the jungle. Some of them are missing, and some of them are still intact. But anyway, waiting for love. First card was waiting, so it looks like you're waiting for love, my Leos. Waiting for Cupid to draw back his bow. Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow flow straight through my lover's heart for me. For me. Y'all, you never know what you're going to get here. It is what it is. So you're waiting for some love. All right. Tell me about Leos. Living in the moment. All right. I like that. Leos. I have my studio back door open because I have a very large skink stuck in the house for the last couple days. I've attempted to get him out of the house. Living in the woods. You have creatures that somehow get into the house, even though I don't know how it happened. He's in here in the studio somewhere, and I've got the back door open so he can skink on out of here. Golly. Okay, so you're waiting. Ace of Cups is in reverse. So, ready for an... what is that? You're ready for an overture. I don't know, maybe some of you are musicians. Overture. I'm getting music. Overture. Symphony. Orchestra. Some of you may be in band, big band, whatever. You may like that kind of stuff. Waiting for an overture of love. That's a good place to be. Oh, look at that. Three of Cups is at the bottom. Three of Cups is at the bottom, so you're waiting for somebody to ask you out, waiting for somebody to take you out on a date, waiting for something to happen in a relationship. You may be dating someone already, talking to someone. Some of you may be waiting for some sort of reconciliation or some sort of reunited, and it feels so good. You're waiting for someone to pour their love on you. Nothing wrong with that, whether you're in a relationship or not. Ooh, the sun in reverse, Leo. Leo is not happy. Leo's like, I don't see it. It's not happening. It's kind of depleting my energy, my joy. Yeah, because there's not any communication happening. So let's talk about this Three of Cups. Is this someone you're dating, having issues with, or is this someone that you're waiting to show up in your life? Oh, the Hermit. So a lot of you are waiting for a sign. This could be somebody that ghosted you, somebody that's quiet, or this could be you that's just over here waiting for something to happen. Just waiting for something to happen. All right, let's talk about it. Let's get Detective Herb on. This is Detective Herb. I've labeled the decks, or I've named some of the decks. Pretty accurate. Goes right to the point. I mean, really. All right, Detective Herb on the case. Tell me about this Ace of Cups reversed from a Leos that are waiting for love. What's up? 3 cards. Oh, you're waiting for a return, are you? Some of you may be in a relationship with someone. That's the truth. Ace of Swords in the upright. So you may have had an argument with somebody that you've been dating. There was definitely, this is definitely a reconciliation. You're waiting for somebody to come back or to give more to a relationship. So I would say this is a relationship that's more than likely somebody that ghosted or somebody you've been dating for less than 3 months, around about 3 months from what I'm getting from the cards so far. You're wanting to invest, and you're wanting someone to invest as much as you, at least. Give a little more. You're not trying to fight for it. You're not trying to chase for it. You're just waiting for this to occur. So if you're dating somebody, you're not trying to force it to happen. You're just waiting for things to improve. Okay? If someone has ghosted, you're not chasing after them. You're not texting them, driving them crazy, all that stuff. You're just chilling, doing your thing. Meanwhile, waiting for this person to show up or show back up and say, "Hey, how are you doing? Let's get this thing going." So, I see you as a solid investor. That's good. You invest wisely. You invest a lot in relationships. Tell me about this 3 of Cups for Leos. Okay. So it is a return that you're waiting on for the Leos that this is going to resonate with. Lioness says, I've been waiting for a girl like you to walk into my life. I've been waiting for a boy like you to come into my life. Who is that? Winger? Kansas? Who sings that? Is that an 80s music? Is that 80s? Is that an 80s? Whatever. All right, so I'm getting Paul, Paula, or Polly. Paulina. I'm getting a Paul. So it could be Paul, Paulina, Polly, any name. That's coming through strong, loud. Paul, Paulina. I wanted to say Pollyanna, so maybe Polly, Polly, Paulana, something. I'm getting at, so maybe that's you, maybe that's them. I don't know. Maybe that's where you live. I don't know. That was strong coming through, and that came through from my connection to spirit. The vibration came through from my connection to spirit, not somebody's ancestor or spirit guide or anything. That came through from mine. So that's going to be very important for somebody that's going to be watching this. So, that is the weirdest. Hold on just a second. I'm getting pop-up Polly. This person may have a tendency to just pop up. They may pop in and out of your life. Just be aware of that. So if you have history with this person, you know exactly who I'm talking about. They just at some point in time they'll pop back in. You never really know what direction this person is headed. And if this is somebody that you may be dating, same thing. You may never know when they're going to call you or contact you, and you're sitting here trying to waiting for the relationship to improve. But it's like, when, are they going to call me? Are they going to, what's going to happen? Pop up Polly. That's funny. Yeah, I see that this is pretty draining. Definitely, your energy is definitely drained by this. This is not feeling good. So either you have history with this person where they've disappointed you before, or you're feeling extremely disappointed with where this is going or where it's at right now. You're not even fighting it. It's like, I'm not gonna fight this. I'm not gonna fight this person. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna do any of that. Maybe you have in the past, but you would really rather like for this to balance out. Like, are we just friends? Are we lovers? Is things gonna improve here? Drained by this, very draining connection. So you may be friends with this person wanting more, dating this person wanting more, or wondering where it's gonna head. I think you may be teetering on the verge of disconnecting from this connection if you're this dissatisfied, if you're that dissatisfied. Some of you may have already disconnected from this connection and you're waiting for this person to come back. Tell me about why Leos are dissatisfied. Like, I just really don't know what to do right now. I really don't have the clarity that I need. Some of you may not be, yeah. So there are some of you that are in the decision-making mode. What do I do here? Do I continue on with this? Man, I didn't realize that I was shrinky-dinking. I was scrunching on down. Posture is everything. Posture. Posture, 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 posture. Oh, God. Linus says, this could be my story. Polly, want a cracker? What's up, everybody in Shadows? How y'all doing? Let me know if this is resonating with any of you. Thumbs up, like it, share it, subscribe it. Replay Rockstars, leave your comments. And if you're here, say something over here in chat. I want to know who this is resonating for. I'm getting the 4th, the 8th, the 12th, the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd. Also the 3rd and 30th and the 31st. I'm getting age 31. No. 20, 21, 28, 24, 30, 31, 32, 34, 38 specifically. And you can flip-flop those numbers however you need to. Oh man, I got a lot of voices in my head right now. Actually, it's not a lot of voices, it's just a lot of vibration coming through, and I'm trying to figure out what they're saying. Fred, you need to chill. I got Capricorn energy, Leo energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, so far, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. What I'm getting here is that if you're dating somebody, or if you're friends with them and wanting more, whatever the scenario is, it looks like you're disappointed. Some of you are teetering on the verge of letting something unhealthy go. Like, I'm not playing with anything unhealthy or toxic. I don't want to deal with anyone or anything unhealthy or toxic. And you're trying to gain this clarity. You're not allowing yourself to play yourself a fool. You're seeing things clearly. Whereas before, this person may have lied to you, or you may have lied to yourself and stayed in unhealthy connections. You're not doing that. And you may be in the process of trying to figure out whether or not this is somebody you want to continue talking to, or you want to cut ties with them altogether. Oh, boy. Yeah, it looks like you're trying to gain this clarity. For those of you where this is somebody that has ghosted you, same thing. You're not allowing yourself to lie to yourself about it, And if they were to return, you may not even be impressed by this person. Let's see where this heads. What is it? Oh, God dang. Okay, so you do have a decision to make. I got Cancer energy, Pisces energy, Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. So you haven't quite gained the clarity, because it looks like you might be, some of you could be dealing with a third party, or you might be thinking that this is a third party, or that this person has broken your heart. Okay. 3 of Swords is no joke. The Sun the sun in reverse next to the Three of Swords says Leos are very, very unhappy and heartbroken in some way. With the Five of Cups here in the upright, yeah, the Five of Coins in the reverse, man, it's like, what are we doing here? Are we? That's what you're trying to figure out. What are we doing here? What am I doing here? Why am I waiting for this person? Or what do I want from this person? Or why am I with this person? What am I waiting for? You are in the process, it looks like, of clearing this all up. So some of you may have been ghosted. Some of you may have been put as a third party. And let's just be honest, you don't find my channel unless there are issues in relationships. Because I want you to celebrate your success here. Your success, I want you to celebrate yourself and get unstuck and live your best life. That's why I do what I do. So you've been through a lot. A lot of you are you may be very shy or quiet, or you keep things to yourself. It's not like you just go out telling people all your business. You do a lot of thinking and introspection alone by yourself, and that's what I see here happening. This is something that's happening internally to you, and you are trying to make a decision on what to do here. So let's see where Leos are more likely to move this moving forward. What's the most likely outcome for Leos in these situations, Fred? Six of Pentacles, weighing things out, pros and cons, trying to balance things out here, maybe be friends. Okay. Ooh, some of you, your money, you're going to be focused on your money. You're going to be more focused on your money, honey. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Okay. It looks like a conversation is going to be had. Let me see where this is headed. Let's bring Mustang Sally out. Mustang Sally goes right to the problem. Mustang Sally. Mustang Sally. We got the Wheel of Fortune here. You could be dealing with Sagittarius or have it in your chart. Tell me about this Six of Cups, or Six of Pentacles. It looks like a conversation is going to be had. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. Okay. So for those of you that have been ghosted, it looks like there's going to be a pop-up poly. You're going to have somebody popping back up. They're going to unghost, but they're not going to do anything. They're just maybe wanting to be friends. They're not going to offer you anything solid. For some of you, you can't trust them. They're not going to go all in. They're not going to offer you anything solid, but they are coming back to just, I don't know, maybe be friends, maybe to balance things out with you, maybe to have tea and crumpets. I don't know. But it looks like pop-up poly. There will be a pop back up. They will show back up at some point. I'm getting Virgo, Cancer. No. What is that? It's Aquarius, Aries. I am feeling Cancer energy. I'm also feeling Virgo. And I am feeling more earthy, Taurus and Capricorn. I also got Sagittarius. So it may be a while before this person pops back up for those of you that have been ghosted, but there will be a pop-up poly. They will show back up, but I don't see them offering you anything solid. So I see you focusing more on working things out, working at work, paying attention to your finances and your careers. Not so much this person, okay? Because even when they come back, they're just gonna be dinking around. They're not really gonna offer you anything solid. Yeah. So you're gonna be busy working on you and working on your money when this person shows back up. Three of Cups. Okay. For you may be even dating somebody else in a new relationship by the time this person shows back up for some of you. Yeah. Because you've outgrown this person for some reason. If they've ghosted you or something like that, it's like they're no longer what you desire. They're no longer wish fulfillment. So some of you may be moving on to new relationships, dating new people. We're in some of you new jobs, some of you new careers, some of you new educational programs, some of you new relationships by the time this person pops back up. Okay. For those of you in a relationship, dating somebody, friends with somebody, wanting more, I see you overcoming you're doing your introspection. You will come to a conclusion. It looks like a conversation will be had, and that conversation looks a lot like what's not happening. I don't see you having an argument or disagreement. I just see you having a conversation with this person, mano a mano, friend to friend, person to person, like, hey, this really isn't balancing out. There's really, I can't trust you, or there's no stability here. There's really nothing. There's nothing evolving. There's nothing growing. And there are a select few of you when this person, if you've been ghosted, this person returns. Actually, it doesn't matter. There's an element here that is telling me that for some of you, you've evolved, you've healed, you've grown, you've evolved as a person, and you're recognizing something in this person that may not be on your level. Like they may be a party girl, party boy. They may like to drink and hang out and party with the bros, the girls, the whatevers, and you may be ready to settle down. You may be older and wiser, and you're like, yeah, that's not my thing. That's for some of you. Let's talk about this Wheel of Fortune. Your money's looking good either way. Whatever it is you're choosing, it's looking good. Okay. For those of you that have been waiting for someone specifically for quite some time, a long time, and there has not been any communication, this is a very specific message. For those of you that are waiting for communication from somebody at a distance or somebody that you have not spoken to for quite some time, they may be getting, maybe in jail, incarcerated. They may not, maybe they have travel problems, can't get to you, can't communicate to you for some reason. I see that it may be a while before you hear from that person, but they will reach out with at least a message, but there hasn't been any communication. And I don't see anything growing from that. It looks like a lot of you will be moving towards new relationships. Let me see if there's anything else I can get for Leos. I hope this helps. The thing that I like is that you're recognizing what needs to be moved away from. There's the Three of Swords. There's the Queen of Cups. Loving yourself. Investing in your damn self. A little self-love. Not allowing yourself to be deceived by a person, place, or a thing. You're not naive anymore. When this person comes back, you may love this person, care for this person, but you're recognizing that they may not be on your level. Whomever this person is. For some of you, I don't know, it could be quite a while. It could be way in the future when you get a message from this person or hear from this person. For others of you, you're recognizing after a while of dating this person, wanting more with this person, there's an element that says this person's not evolving. They're not trying to change, grow, or improve this relationship. It's quite stagnant, actually. I think my Leos are going to be very displeased with that, especially if the communication is poor, if there's no excitement, if there's an element that's not on a mature level or a level that Leo is seeking. Leo is displeased, and it looks like choosing self-love more than anything, and I'm very proud of you for doing that. Investing in love of self, not overgiving to someone else, because there has been pain. Maybe the third party, maybe an argument, a disagreement, or maybe just an underwhelmed kind of low vibrational or low hum of a disappointment. Like, I'm always disappointed by this person. They always disappoint me. They always fall short in some way. They always want to keep it friends or friends with benefits, or they just don't even try or effort. So they keep behaving or circling, or the behavior looks like you're the one investing more. And there's an exchange happened or happening, but it's not growing, right? And I see you as a Queen of Cups, male or female, which means you're very nurturing, very loving, very caring, very generous, very kind. But you're also very intuitive. And I think you're picking up on the fact that this just doesn't vibe on your level in some way. So I see you picking up on this, becoming clear about this, and making some sort of decision about this moving forward. And a lot of you are choosing to love yourself, and that trumps any low vibrational disappointment in the heart space or any heartache or pain. Like, you know what? I'm going to invest in myself. I'm going to love myself, and I'm not going to overgive to a devil or toxic or unhealthy situation, because this could become, or maybe it has been unhealthy or toxic, or maybe they have some habits that just are not for you. You know what I mean? And I'm getting 1223 right now. 32, 21, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's look at somebody new. Is there somebody new? Who is this somebody new? For those of you that are looking for love and dating and ready for somebody new. You're looking for somebody new. There's a lot of you that are saying, I am not going back to the past. Whoa, there's the sunshine just come out. Boom. Just let the sun shine in. 2 suns over here from 2 decks, both in reverse, with the 3 of swords all up in there, and the 5 cups and the 5 of pentacles. You have over here, new person. You're a little nervous, but that's okay. You'll get through it. You got some fears in regards to love and sharing your heart or opening your heart space, but you're going to be fine. Because you're mature, you're balanced, you're showing up as King and Queen of Cups. It's okay. You're actually showing up as very empowered as the Emperor, 3 of Wands. You're ready to crack that door open. You're ready to get out there and enjoy life, date, be merry, go out on dates, and meet new people. And a lot of you are sitting here very strong within self, saying, I have boundaries, I have morals, I have couth, I have class, I know who I am, and I know what I want, and what I'm looking for is someone who is serious about relationship. And it looks like you may not be interested in anybody returning from the past, or you may not be interested in working this out with someone specific, and that might be why you're ready to date new people. For those of you that are ready to date new people and you're waiting for love to come in, you are ready. I mean, look at this. Sunshine is right here. You're ready for happiness, and it's just a matter of time. I don't think it's going to be long. Woo! I don't think it's going to be long for happiness to come on in. What is the sun? Tell me about the sun. Justice. It's not going to be long. You're going to get what you deserve, what you desire. You're going to have some options along the way. A little stressed out about opening up that heart space, because you've gone through a transformation. You have grown and evolved. That's what I thought. You are very mature and wise when it comes to love. But when we're dating people, we have a choice. We can say yes, we could say no. If we've dealt with people and we've had some difficulties, you know, is it going to improve? For a lot of you, it looks like it's not going to improve. It looks like it's not going to go anywhere, but that can change depending on how you feel, what you manifest, what you ask the universe for, and how patient you are. But I do see, regardless of what happens, is that you're going to stay in your power and invest in loving self, not over giving to a situation that may end up hurting you. Very empowered. I love it. Very balanced, very empowered, making head over heart choices, having fun, enjoying yourself. I told you a lot of your money is going to be improving as well. And there are some of you, especially those of you that are looking for new love after something isn't working out. That looks like it's right around the corner. Just remember to keep those boundaries and standards high, but have fun, stay balanced, know what you want. The more you know what you want, the more the universe can bring it to you. Try to focus more on the good stuff and the things that you do want, because it looks like that you might end up meeting somebody. The next person you meet might be Ace of Swords in the upright, might be the one that you end up marrying. Like living together, signing documents with, all of that stuff. Okay? And I don't feel, for the majority of you, it's a person from the past. I feel like it's going to be a new person. You may end up in a very happy togetherness with somebody, because the Ace of Swords came out to trump that with the Justice and the Sun. So keep going, keep growing. If you enjoyed the show today, like it, share it, subscribe it. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Members only, I'll have your videos out this week. I'm actually having, since I am in very rural area, they're having to replace they're bringing us high-speed internet is what they're doing. Finally. Yay. So they got to run a lot of line to get to my house. A lot of line. And they have to bury it too. So I should have fiber this week. Fiber internet, high-speed internet this week. Because anytime it rains out here, I lose service. I have issues. And since it is rainy season right now, where I'm at, I'm usually having internet problems. I wake up with internet problems, go to sleep with internet problems. So I'm very excited to have the high-speed internet, which is always on, this week. So bear with me while I go through that change. And members, I will have your videos up as soon as I can get that handled, get that taken care of. I love this reading because you're loving yourself and investing in self and improving yourself and your circumstances. I love that. And not rushing anything. And if anybody tries to return to rush you, you're paying attention. Your swords are up. As the King of Swords, you're going to see it clearly. If somebody's going to be lying to you, or if you're just, if you feel like they're deceiving you or lying to you in any way, you're going to detect it. You're going to recognize it. And you're going to be paying attention, which is great. And I'm very proud of you for doing that, because that's self-love right there. Knowing when enough is enough, knowing when someone is or is not for you, and knowing when to move on. Okay? Or when to heal a situation. When it's right, it's right. When it's not, it's not. That's what I got for you. Until next time, love y'all. Take care of yourselves. Namaste.